Yes, guys, this is nearly last, and what we are doing, guys, is carrying on with my series, which is called Choose One. At the moment, what we're going to do is going to choose a particular weapon, which one we would want to take with us to Black Ops 3 from previous titles. At the moment, we are concentrating on the assault rifles. In my previous video, I've done the Ghost one, which was mainly between the Remington and the Honey Badger. I thought it was going to be pretty close between those two. I thought the Honey Badger was going to pip it, but no, it was down to the Remington. So I was quite surprised by that one in a little way, but glad in another because the Remington was my favourite gun overall. So let's move back in time once again to Black Ops 2. Yep, Black Ops 2, this is the fan favourite, probably the best one, well, especially for me, but I know a lot of people love it online. So what we're going to do is we're going to stick with the assault rifles, and I'm going to give you the list just in case you don't quite remember. Maybe you've been playing on your Xbox One all the time and that, and choose one of these, what you would take with you to Black Ops 3. Okay guys, here we go. MTAR is the first one. Now, we all know the MTAR. This was a nice versatile weapon. Strong overall. It didn't really excel in any particular areas, but overall you could do quite good with this gun, and it wasn't too bad at all. Now, moving on, the Type 25. Now, this gun was pretty good. Had a high rate of fire with this one, but the recoil wasn't that bad to use. I just see quite a lot of people using it, especially sticking the old silencer and that lot, and it was overall a pretty strong weapon. Now, let's move on to the first of the 3 burst rifle, the SWAT 556. Now, the fire rate wasn't that great, obviously, because it was a burst rifle, but the high damage on it was brilliant. It really was. I did the diamond camos on all the weapons on Black Ops 2, and I found this weapon, especially when I was doing it, to be absolutely brilliant. It was really good. The sights on it wasn't too bad at all. So let's move on to the FAL, the OSW. Now, this one was really good. Now, they stopped it, saying it, a lot of people saying it was overpowered in that, because I mean, it had a really strong damage output. I mean, if you were, accurate with these kind of weapons, you could do a hell of a lot of damage. It was absolutely brilliant. So it was one of those guns. It was for some people, but it wasn't really for other people. Moving on now to the M27. Now, this one, once again, fully automatic, but, it did have a reduced recoil. Now, this gun mainly excelled in its accuracy. That was the main thing with this weapon. I did find that it didn't quite put people down quite as well, but it was overall a pretty good gun. I know a lot of people went on a lot of runs with it, just me included as well. It was pretty good. It could be used quite well. Now, let's move on to the Scar H. Okay. Now, with the Scar H, once again, fully automatic, but this one was increased damage in range. I found this gun to have quite a bit of a kick to it, I must admit. But if you get your foregrip on it and keep this one on target, it was a very good weapon. It could put people down quite easily, and it was quite widely used. I personally wasn't one of my favourites. I didn't really like it. It wasn't as accurate as I like a gun to be, so I left that one alone once I'd done the old camos on it. Let's move on to the next one, which is the SMR, the semi-automatic. This one basically had the highest damage per round in its class. Now, this gun was pretty good if you could get on target. I mean, if you missed a shot and people were on you with an assault rifle, especially at close quarters and that, you could be put down. But overall, if you could use this weapon and be highly accurate with it, it was a brilliant weapon to be used. But moving on now. Now, this one, guys, is my favourite. This one is the Mac Daddy of Black Ops 2. Absolutely love this weapon. I love burst rifles. It just, as you can see in the video now, I'm using one now only because it's a bigger map. But it is the M881. Absolutely brilliant gun. Really was. 4-round burst rifle. I know it's a lot of people's fan favourites. A lot of pros love to use it. it could be, like the burst could be shot in such quick concession in that lot as well. And if you're accurate, especially looking down those sights at a bit longer ranges, it was absolutely brilliant. It really was a fantastic gun. So I'm thinking that one there is going to be right at the top, along with this one as well. I think it's going to be between these two. And this time, guys, it is the AN-94. Yeah, the AN-94. I think this one, for the fully automatic rifle, is probably up there with the fan favourite. It's got to be, like, the best fully automatic gun. So I think it's going to be between this M8 and this AN-94. I mean, the first 2 rounds of each burst was fired at a faster rate. But even though I had a bit of a kick to it, and the animation on the gun was a bit crazy even for me, but it was really good. It was absolutely fantastic. And you watch loads of people, pros and whatnot else, they were always trying to pretty much stick with the AN-94 and the M8A1. But I'm going to leave this one to you guys. I want to know which one that you would take with you to Black Ops 3. So you've got one to choose from the list on the screen. Just choose one. Let me know in the comment section below. Contact me on Twitter. I'll stick a bit of a poll, and once again, this time next Monday, I will let you know the results, and we will move on to the next title. But anyway, guys, I'll leave that one with you. This is going to be nearly last closing out now. And if you could please drop us a like on this video, help support my channel, it'd be absolutely fantastic. If you can subscribe, come back and check out how these results work out. Anyway, guys, this is going to be nearly last, and I'll catch you later.